Hi, this is Dan with GetTheSmokeOut.com. I'm here with the Smoke Stomper, our premium home smoke eater. We're going to do a test in the real world. We're going to light up a bunch of cigarettes in the garage, fill it with smoke, and then turn on the Smoke Stomper and record the results. Since I don't smoke, I'm going to use this fancy, kind of like a turkey baster, to smoke the cigarettes for us. So let's see how this goes. Alright, before we start filling the garage with smoke, I just wanted to tell you it's a standard single car garage. It's 19 feet long, 11 feet wide, which is 209 square foot. So if you've got about that much size space, you can expect similar results. 9.5 foot high ceilings in here. And at this point, I guess we'll go ahead and light up a cigarette and start filling the garage with smoke. So as you can see, we're 4 cigarettes in. We're filling this place up with smoke. Since I'm not a smoker, I'm kind of dying in here doing this. And it really just drives home how important it is to have something cleaning the air. Because even as a smoker, the secondhand smoke that stays in the air that you continue to breathe is not good for you. So if you can clean it out, then you're at least minimizing the exposure for yourself and those around you. And this little smoker is working pretty good. Don't even have to put it in my mouth. As you can see, there's a lot of smoke up by the lights here. And when we're done with this one, what we're going to do is leave the room, breathe some fresh air, come on back in and get an initial starting point for how many odors there are in the garage. Alright, so this is part 2 of the test. We actually just left, went into the kitchen for a minute, and then came back into the garage, and both of us really kind of laughed at how smoky it is in here. So phase 2 of the test, as I said, it's 209 square feet, 9.5 foot high ceilings. Based on the fan speed of this machine, 350 CFM or cubic feet of air per minute, this should be able to filter the air in this space once every 6 minutes or 10 times an hour. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it on high, and then we'll come on back in, whatever interval seems to make sense. 5, 10, 30 minutes, probably 30 minutes to start and then an hour, and we'll see how this place is. Give it a few air circulations, and then do an evaluation as to not only the clouds of smoke that we saw the minute we opened the door to come into the garage, but also the odor and the difficulty we had breathing right now in this test. So I'm going to turn it on to high, and we'll come back in a little while. Alright, we're at the 30-minute mark, and very dramatically, the smoke and the haze in the air is gone. There was a significant difference in that at around 10 minutes. 20 minutes, it was even better. 30 minutes now, it's perfectly clear. I can't really see any elements of smoke in the air. Not at all. As far as odors go, 5 minutes, pretty much unchanged. About 10 minutes in, slightly better. 20 minutes in, a good bit better. 30 minutes in, still a little bit of odor as we open the door to get into the garage. But right now I can honestly say I'm not uncomfortable at all breathing the air in this garage. And coming from a non-smoker who typically is not very tolerant of smoke, it's pretty comfortable in here. We're only at 30 minutes. So what we're going to do is keep on letting it run. We'll probably check back in at an hour, and then we'll probably also, just for the sake of the test, let this thing run all night and do another check-in in the morning after it's run for quite a while. It's almost midnight here, so we'll probably take a look at it tomorrow morning sometime. But overall, pretty happy with the results. Nothing's perfect. Nothing's instant, but I'll tell you what, after putting 4 cigarettes worth of smoke in the air, which might actually be the amount of smoke that a cigar puts out, I'm very happy with the results in just 30 minutes. So we'll check back with you a little bit later in the test.